I don't know if you have seen this news making headlines in the internet. Pastor David Favor, who by his wife. I said pastor. His wife is Winifred, the special advisor to the Delta State governor. What happened? They said that the wife confronted him of a particular thing. Instead of the man to explain or to apologize, he said that, buzz buzz. It was the buzz that led to the wife's by this beautiful woman you're seeing. Most times people say, don't talk about pastor, don't talk about pastor. Hey, you're blaspheming. If you are a real child of God that God calls as a pastor, if somebody talks about you, that's blaspheming. But if you are just a pretender who is just bearing that name to perpetuate so many things that people don't know, no matter how people talk about you, it's not a blasphemy. It's not a blasphemy. Right? Look at this beautiful woman. What must have warranted this man to buy his wife? You call yourself a pastor? You stand at the pulpit and preach every time. At home, you're living a double life, a life that is different. And this thing is synonymous to almost 90% of pastors. I'm sorry to say that. There are good pastors. There is no doubt. But the fake ones are greater than the good ones. Yes. You just see them outside, they laugh, they talk. Inward, you, that you're not a believer, is 100% better than them in their actions and behaviors and in their thoughts. Every time people say we should not talk about pastor, how can you see this kind of beautiful woman? You decided to send her to an early grave. Maybe he's having a side chick. Maybe there are certain things he does that his wife doesn't like. The worst aspect that when you know someone too well, and when people go outside, he or she pretends to be a good person. At home, the person is a kwesu. Anyway, I have learned so many things about pastors. When they pastor, I just, okay, I'm going there to worship God, nothing more. Not their behaviors, not what they think or what they thought. Not even the way they look at their fellow human beings. Some are there extracting money from people. Some are there, doing all sorts of things. There have been so many pastors that have even duped people. Say we should not talk about pastors. Look at how he buy his wife. What was that thing that made him to buy his wife? And you call yourself a pastor. You will stand at the altar and preach the word of God behind your It's very, very painful. It's very, very painful. Nobody should be believing anybody. The people that are not pastors are even 100% better off. Most of the ones that are called themselves pastors. This is too bad now. I don't want to advise nobody again. And I don't want to blame anybody. Whatever you see, if you want to endure, whatever you see, you take. But nobody will buy me. Okay, I'll